I have to. I look to me. When I look for truth, I look at me. No one has to even believe me or agree. This is my truth to me. This is not me speaking highly. This is just what I know. This is just who I am. For people that are out there that know these things too, I know that there is someone out there that knows these things too. And that's all that matters to me. That my story, what I'm speaking, is true. And that at least that person knows. Someone out there. Even if I see no one hears it or sees this, I know there is a witness. This is not a dream. Though I get older and things tend to fade or are pushed farther back, they're still in my soul. They're still there. A witness to all this. So though I may forget, you want to believe that all the things you've gone through, all the things you've done won't be dismissed, will count for something. And have actually been accounted for accordingly. So that at least one day when you wake up, you're somewhere where you know you were always meant to be. And that you're placed around people that are and have always been for you, about you, and with you. It's almost like a cruel thing to be in a place where you are surrounded by people that are against you, people that don't understand you and don't care to. It's a cruel thing to have no choice to be among in a place such as that. You don't have a choice to be part of the family that you were born into. They say you have a choice. They say this life is about choices. And yeah, maybe the smaller things in life. But I didn't have a choice to be who I was in this world. Thing is that I don't want to change who I am in this world. That's my philosophy. That's my wisdom, as in that's my knowledge. That is enough. That's me. That's my testimony. That's the root, the meaning. That's my power. You see, I actually am who I am and don't want to change. Don't need to. Me. There's always room for growing, always room for more understanding, but I and who I am, what makes me me, the spirit, the soul, whatever you call it. I don't want to destroy that. I don't want to leave that behind. I don't want to forget it. But for some reason, that has been the cruel thing. That has been tampered with. Without my doings. Without my will. Without my knowing. One day you just wake up in a place different. And you can't control it. And if you can't control something that you don't know, and how can you know something that you can't control? I don't know. I don't understand. Those were the words that I spoke then. I don't understand why I'm not happy. I don't understand why I feel this way. You know why? Because I didn't choose this. It's not a secret. No one's asking me these things. No one has ever came to me. Instead, it was more of the expectations. It was all these assumptions. But these people never knew me. They never chose to know me. Instead, they did not choose me. They did not choose to. So this is not a secret. What has been maybe swept under the rug. It's more of who this is pertaining to. Who swept it under the rug? Who did it regardless of how I felt about it? I don't know. But what I do know is that it's under the rug. I can see it. I know it, and I'm acknowledging it. Most importantly, I don't want to ignore it. I don't want to forget it. Because there's so many things about this. What's under the rug? And that thing, that person should be important. Should matter. And if there's a such thing of people that don't matter and are not worth it because of how you can treat a person to let them know it, is that what you're telling me? That my feelings, who I am, don't matter? Because you didn't choose to? Because you didn't choose me. And I'm made to believe it. I'm made to just accept it. Regardless of what I know, regardless of what I believe, regardless of what I see in myself, regardless of what I've known, I couldn't. You see, it's not a secret that I've always known something. Because of who I am. Within knowing nothing. Because I am born here among you too. Just the same as everybody. There is no favoritism. There's no partiality. There's no secret that I know that you don't. It's more what you've known that I should be asking you. But you see, God has given me what I needed. He has answered me. And this is how you see it. I cannot see him, nor can I hear his voice. I cannot tell you it. I wish. I'm still waiting, just as everybody. Again, this is not Moses' era, where they were able to see the face of God, physically hear him. I read somewhere, according to the Bible, that he has turned away from us. He has hid his face. The last thing I want to hear is questions on why he did, when it's so evident. So who's paying for it? Who's actually paying for this? Why are you asking all these questions that are so evident because of your doings? Because of our doings. But who's actually paying for it? Not seeing God's face is enough? Of the punishment? Punishment of not seeing his face. You think that's punishment? How about you live punishment? How about you be banished in solitary? Desolate. How about you experience, instead of knowingly knowing what punishment is? Knowing that you can't see God's face is knowing. Is knowing. Because you just can't. You haven't. So who's living this physically? Or both? And not understand, not be able to express it, put it to words, because I don't know. I don't know, but what I know, right? I didn't ask for this. I'm not making these decisions. I'm not part of it. But it's happening to me. It's about me. And I'm left under the rug. And I wake up under this rug. It's dark. It's stinky. It's suffocating. Not my will. Because I'm willing. I'm under the rug and willing. Willing and able. I'm strong. I can get through this. I know. I'm awake. I'm roaring. But nothing happens. We all say that we wait for the Father. We wait for Jesus to come back. We're believers. But who's actually believing? Who's actually believing? Do you even believe this? I had to figure this out on my own. I had to go through the pain, the anger, the not understanding. I had to go through all of this darkness to get to this point of now. And I may not know exactly what's happening at this very moment, but I know that I can now say I understand. I can now say I see. I might not see fully, but I see I've risen from those places. I'm not under the rug. thinking if I ever thought that out and about from where I was, under the rug, that there was light, that there was freedom, that I could actually breathe. But now I see that it's darker. I am still not free, but I'm steps closer to figuring out these things. Figuring out these things. So many questions, so many doors with keys, so many things that need to be open. That's where my mind flutters sometimes, but I'm trying. I'm here. I'm open. And I want to know, why am I not free? Well, that can only tell me that the people that done these things, that put me under the rug, now that I'm out from it, this place should be darker then, because they were always here. Again, they were the ones that done these things, and they themselves weren't under the rug. Placed there without their will. No, they're here with their will. I'm the one that was left behind. Silence. Why they were here. Why they were just here. Knowing. Where's justice? Because justice would expose them. Justice would truly reveal this. They would be the ones silenced.